friends. How are you this evening? We're at it again, day 1,860 in a row. We're here, Joanne's back there doing a Weezeroo. Guys, I gotta go pick my daughter up. Yeah, at a friend's house. And she's like, can you come at 11:15? And I'm like, yeah. Why the heck not, you know? So now we're gonna have to play something for you while I run over to get her. So this is what happens when your children get a little older, you know? And they start going out to parties and friends' houses, and then you gotta pick them up just short of midnight, you know? But the streak continues, 1,860 days in a row. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I'm not gonna even bring TikTok in until after we figure this all out. I gotta go get her and then we'll go from there. But I just want to say hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great day today. And my other daughter, she had basketball today. It was awesome. She was playing. She made me proud. Made me proud today. Out there, she's stealing the ball from people, swiping it, made a ton of rebounds, 16 points, right? I don't know if they don't really keep track of points, you know, at her age, but still, she was out there doing it. Andrea O'Neill, Kalki, he's always coming out with a great name. I got Joanna Maynard. How are you, Joanna? So good to see you. Andrea O'Neill, Barella in the house, S. Coop, Helen Gale Townsend, Leisure number 7, Matthew. Oh, you guys, what a great start to the show to see you here with me. And I hope you don't mind as I go get my daughter. I'll play you, I don't know when Shark Tank got disconnected last night. I'm not sure how far into it. When I came back in, it was still playing, but I saw disconnected from server. So at some point my system had, you know, went kaput. I don't even know what it was, but how long into the Shark Tank episode was that, people? I thought what I would do for you today is forget about Shark Tank. I'm gonna play you one of my feature films, at least a part of it until I come back in, and hopefully you guys will get some enjoyment out of it. Let's see what I can come up with for you. Of course, we have many other options. Let me just quickly, before I see if that's the route I'm gonna go, let me see if there's something else here I wanna play for you. Sensei Round Eye. Can't go wrong with a Sensei Round Eye. Sometimes you can't go wrong with it. Sometimes it's a horrible thing to do. It could really destroy someone's entire existence. You know what, these were, I don't think I've ever played any of these back. I remember them being pretty funny, but I took phone calls, or not phone calls, but I took like, basically I took questions as Future Mark, the year 2769, doing it, you know, and we got into it, really. Episode 1, maybe we should just play episode 1. I think that's probably long enough. Although episode 2 is 25 minutes, that is at least safe. Zabrowski! Matt Zabrowski is with us. Zabrosk? Of course, as you guys know, this show is sponsored by the BeatSeat, the only drum in the world for guitar players, and also a powerful sensory therapy drum for anyone with a special need. So, the Sistine Chapel, Future Marked, Michelangelo, that one's 31 minutes long. The Mark Della Effect, that's another episode. Man, we've done all kinds of crazy stuff here. That's the thing. It's ridiculous, the amount of stuff that's taken place here. I'm just not sure what the freaking heck to play for you. And I want to make sure it's something that doesn't get us in trouble either, because some of these things were from a long time ago when I was saying things that, you know, they discourage. So, okay, we're staying away from obviously the, and we're gonna go to Back to the Future, Mark. This is where my movie idea came from, by the way, is when we did these. I don't know what episode 2 is, but I'm gonna play it for you. All right, let's see what happens here. I don't know if it's gonna be any good, guys, but I have to go get my daughter. I will be right back. I hope you enjoy this. Don't go anywhere. Tonight, just so you know, I started this last night. Like, this is gonna be fire when I get to this. Why is it so low? It seems pretty low in the mix, but regardless, we're gonna be rocking that out. Gotta finish that song. We started doing this Lurkaroo song. That was the lurking song there. So let's see how this is. This is, of course, Future Mark. This is what gave me the idea for my 9th feature film called Back to the Future Mark. Started with these crazy little, back and forth question answer segments here on the show. Hold on, we have an R2D2 over here. You know that, right? I mean, up in the future, we all have an R2D2. I mean, it's just what's going down. Some people have a C3PO. I got an R2D2. Anyway, so I just wanted to share with you a couple of things and answer some questions. So CW94 at your service, the only real time traveler. Everybody else out there, fake time travelers. They're all like, oh, this, that. I predicted Tom Brady's 34th Super Bowl win, 76 years old, throwing tight spirals. That was me.
I think I'm going to go back to the first episode.
Yeah, well, the Brewers. Are you kidding me? The Brewers, they don't do anything until 2121. Yeah, another 100 years till the Brewers do something.
All right, we'll keep this going.
Anyway,
What the hell?
so bottom line is this, and we're now today in the year 2021. I'm not sure if you guys saw the first video of me from 2018, my first predictions, the Tom Brady. He's now up to 6 or 7, I think. I'm trying to remember where we are, but he's up to a lot of Super Bowls. So anyway, let's get to the questions. We're going to see what we have over here. I'm going to scroll back a little. I was able to log in through my Restream system here in 2769. Yeah, we have like a time portal connection to the year 2021. Okay, so here's a question that came through. Bradley said, who is the real future man? Well, I'm sitting right in front of you. I'm the only person who has come from the future, back in the future, telecasting to you in the past, right now. You can send me messages to, again, we're working galactically here. Bottom line is, let's get to the next question. But yeah, I'm the true future man, Bradley. No other people out there that are real future men, just fake men pretending to be from the future. And they all, if for some reason, they go in like the dark. Well, they're really dark. They're like, in the future, it's going to be very, very scary because the buildings are going to explode. Yeah, that happens so many times in the next 700 years. I mean, the amount of times the city just explodes and then it's just rebuilt. The next 700 years, 4 times, okay? So don't act like it's a big deal when some time traveler says, yeah, well, this is going to happen. It all happens.
All right, guys, I'm bringing in telefriffin. We got to get telefriffin in the mix.
Subscribe and make sure you're a part of the next Future Mark episode. Remember, this is a daily Q&A here on the Renaissance Man program. I appreciate the fact that Mark allows me to use this program to do what we do. And what do? We look into the future, into the past, and we deliver the past to the future and back again in the past, future, present. And I just want to say anything is on the table. There's nothing off limits here from Future Mark. All you have to do is ask and ye shall receive. So anyway, let's see what we have. As you see, I brought my special statue. This is like, people are like, it's a ship. Nope, it's a guy who's got his hands up. I took out a gun and I was like, hey, stick it up, buddy. And he goes, okay, don't shoot. And so he's just playing. Anyway, let's see what kind of messages we have today in the chat. Again, this is Future Mark. I'm here from the year 2769 to deliver the messages that you need to hear. So anyhow, let me just make sure we are in the right, that's better right there. I'm scrolling just a little here. You know what we're going to do at this point right now? We're going to start our questions right from the bottom of the chat. So if you said something earlier on, make sure you say, now Future Mark just took a ride in from the future. I am here kind of in a quasi state. I took a trip to 2624. I just figured I would hang out here for a little while with my buddy, the statue, and I thought this could be a good location for us. This is actually modern day, currently. You'd be completely surprised that we are right now in modern day Athens, Georgia. Yeah, this is what we got here in Athens, Georgia. And are you kidding? I'm sorry. Yes, may I speak to James, please? Yes, James, this is Future Mark. I'm down here on the set, and they're pulling the shenanigans again. Yeah, he just changed the background. I'm right in the middle of a future cast. I was right in the middle of I was about to share the most amazing future event of all, and he changes the background. Yeah, no, I'm sick of McGreedyson. They're replacing you. Yeah, that's right. Pack your bags, buddy. Just get out of here. Yeah, you're gone. I'm on the phone right now with James. He says you're done. They're calling in Telefriffrin. Now, is Telefriffrin up for the task? Look, I want to make sure that Telefriffrin captures what we need to. We have to make sure these messages are heard. The world requires the knowledge that Future Mark has. Yep, that's right, James. No, he's still sitting there. I think you got to send someone down here. Look, I learned martial arts over the centuries, traveling through time, met Bruce Lee. Actually, I could tell you, I should tell the story about the time that Bruce Lee taught me how to do the 1-inch punch. You think I should tell that one? You think they're interested? Went back in time, just a little too far. All of a sudden, I get off. Bruce Lee punches me in the chest. Whew. I fall to the ground because he was kind of shocked. Didn't know that I was a time, traveler. He was just like, oh, someone's in front of me. Punches me in the chest, like 1-inch punch style. I couldn't breathe because he didn't even, not the stomach. No, James, no. In the chest. Uh-oh. Okay, good. In the chest. And all of a sudden, I'm hurtled over. He says, I'm so sorry. I thought that you were someone trying to accost me. Yeah, no, I know. Then he gave me lessons. He taught me how to do the 1-inch punch. Yish! That's it. You didn't even realize it was coming. Yeah, anyway, listen, James, get me Telefriffrin on the double. Thanks. All right, yeah, I hope you guys don't know what kind of trouble you're in, because you are in a lot of trouble. You did it again while I was on the phone with James? You're totally done. Toast. James is sending some goon down here to take you out. That's right. Telefriffrin's on the way. Yeah, Ed Wood Award winner. That's right. He's coming here. He's going to be working on the set. He's taking the camera, zooming in. Yeah, what are you doing? Beady-eyed. Look at you, McGreedyson. You got those beady eyes. You're sitting there disrespecting. You're changing the background. I'm trying to do questions. I'm trying to get in here and do future cast. You can't give me time to do future. You got to come over here and take me off my game. You're done. You are done, McGreedyson. I'll tell you what, this year you may take first place, Ed Wood Award. Ed Wood, you. Let's see, I don't know, Telefriffrin's on his way. I'm going to be able to gauge you together, like side by side. You want to see competition? All right, I have a good feeling about how bad you are, McGreedyson. But let's see how bad Telefriffrin really is, okay? Are we going to all of a sudden see, like, people on screen with me? Like, that would be bad. But let's see. Let's really check it out, McGreedyson. Anyway, until they pull you away in cuffs, you should be running out of here. I'm taking some questions. So anyway, how's everybody doing? My name is Future Mark. Sorry about the technical difficulties. We're firing our freaking director, Telefriffrin. No, we're getting Telefriffrin. We're firing McGreedyson. We don't need McGreedyson. He is really bad. Do you guys know I was like right in the middle of delivering gold? Let's deliver nuggets of gold for you. McGreedyson. I was McGreedyson. It's terrible. You're there. You're in the middle of a moment. You're finessing the moment. McGreedyson. We're gonna trademark that, dude. You can McGreedyson people. Like everybody's like, oh yeah, no, I'm doing really great. McGreedyson. All of a sudden they're doing really bad. Yeah. They're like, oh, I'm taking this really great like moment in front of the sunset. McGreedyson. You're like now in a dungeon. What happened in a dungeon? What happened? McGreedyson. Listen, buddy, Ed Wood Award, you're either getting it or you are definitely honorable mention. It's just happening. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's see what questions we have here today for Future Mark. First question of the day. Let's see. Jacqueline actually had a good question. She said, you met Bruce Lee, Future Mark? Did he die of the curse? No, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, he shouldn't have taught me the 1-inch punch. I hope that helps you on your question. Let's see what else we have here. Red Storm said, Future Mark, are there any other people from the future in the future? McGreedyson! And then you give me this commercial in my backdrop? Dang, McGreedyson. I'll tell you what, I'm sick of McGreedyson. I'm sick of McGreedyson giving me this weird thing. Yeah, this is just as bad as I was thinking. You're almost as bad as Telefriffin's gonna probably be. You put some like freaking like pigs, dead pigs behind me. We're the dead pig situation over here. Look, I'm tempted to do the scene, the dead pigs. I'm also considering whether or not we should just fast forward to the next forward scene that we're going to get from McGreedyson anyway. He's going to continue to drop these. It looks like every 35 seconds. Yeah, no, that's right. You're the worst. Not you. I don't care. You hurt my feelings. Well, you're doing a terrible job. You're hurting the production of this film. You're hurting the production of the film. We need to make sure we get this message across. And you're putting me on a screen with pigs hanging upside down from their feet. It's pigs' feet. Don't nobody go in there for 35, 45 minutes. Pig feet. If you guys don't know what that was from a 90s movie. I saw this in the future. We have access to everything. It's like a Netflix thing. What do we call it? The records of time. And basically, it's a Truman Show basis like situation. Everything's a camera. Literally. Like even this coffee cup over here, cameras. Like the whole thing's a camera. Right now, they're looking down my throat. I'm okay with it. I like the coffee. But it's the thing. I'll tell you, it's quite a performance because you have access to the edit. What I mean by that is because everything's a camera, you could, with your mind, determine what angle you want to see. And boop-a-dee-boo, you got it. So some creepy weird guy out there is like, I want to have the view from the coffee cup as he drinks the coffee. Weird guy. Everybody else, probably they're like, oh, I want to see from the camera's perspective. I don't know. But, McGreedyson, can you give me a new scene? Like, could you help a time traveler out? What are we doing? You can't help it. Thank you. I had to start really giving it to him to get that to happen. So here we go. We're going to get to the next one. Red Storm said, Future Mark, are there any other people from the future, in the future, you came from? Yes, of course, they're all from 2769. So they're from the future, as well as myself. We're going to move forward to a next question. Let's see. Andrew Golden said, can you cover the basics of vortex mathematics? Yeah, so basically what you've got, Andrew, is you've got a cyclone effect going, and every once in a while when it's moving at 88 miles per hour, you can open a space-time continuum situation and kind of sneak through and find Doc Brown there. Yeah, and he's always like, Money! 88.5 gigawatts! And they go to the future from the past together. So that's the vortex situation. If you're looking for a really, really in-depth breakdown, I just gave it to you. That's what you got there. But if you want more of a dumbed-down version, like it does a spinaroo, and then it goes like that, and then you're good to go. So that's a vortex. When you're doing vortex mathematics, it's like, oh, one vortex plus two vortex equals three vortexes. And then you've got a triple vortex situation going on. And you got to watch out for that, Andrew, because when you got a triple vortex situation going on, they can kind of just start to they start to recede into your space. And all of a sudden you're like, I don't want you around me, vortexes. The vortexes all of a sudden become one triple vortex into a single vortex, and that vortex goes into a mathematical quandary. Yeah, that's what happens. I'm sorry. So hopefully that answered your question. Let's see what else. Moment of Truth said, "Hey, future Mark, have you ever taken a person from this time to the future?" Yes, I did. I took a friend of mine, Derek, to the future. He has leeches all over his face, and I just wanted people to get a good laugh. I brought him to the year 2769 when I came off of the time machine. They were like, and I was like, this guy is for real. He really is digging on Julie. And Julie, back in 2021, is sitting by the fire right now, waiting for Lychee Face to show back up. So I'm hoping that that answered your question, Moment of Truth. I'm not really sure if it did. But yeah, I brought Derek back, and that was an interesting thing. World Debt Now said, "What's the top hoverball player's name?" That is a very good question. I think I told you last time that the greatest player is Dominguez Rodriguez, the 19th, but I wanted to explain that the top hoverball player's name, because top player and the greatest are two different things. Like, you know, like each year there's a top and then there's a greatest, Domingo. So if you're talking about the top right now, then you're talking about Federico Bagale. Federico Bagale is on fire on the circuit this year, the hoverball circuit. He has been taking people down. They're like, "No, it's Federico!" And he's like, "Bagale, Bagale!" Everywhere he goes, he's Bagaleing everybody. And they're all like, "I got Bagale'd." It's crazy. You should see the t-shirts. I'm going to find you one. Next time, I'm bringing you back a t-shirt. It says, "I've been Bagale'd." And, you know, look, he's the greatest and the best at the same time, but Domingo is just like old school. It's like Pele and then now having Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, you know what I mean? It's like you got the greatest of all time and you got like the greatest of now time, you know? So that's what we got. Federico Bagale could very well be the greatest of all time. But right now, just the greatest of my time, of the 2769. Oh, I see. No, okay, no, that's fine. I understand. Telefriffin, that's fine. If you want to start fresh because you're Randy Telefriffin and you want to have control of the scene and you want to control. We did this backdrop already, but you want to start there because you're Telefriff and you just want to do your. That's fine. Telefriffin. Look, I'm not trying to tell you your job. I'm just trying to tell you the future. Okay, so you can just kind of hang back. Don't make any mistakes, and don't change my background, Telefriffin. That's why we got rid of the last guy. I feel bad yelling. I mean, you met Telefriffin for the first time.
All right, we got to bring this up a level.
I won't touch the stars before I come back down. I won't touch the stars. I will take you away. Let me take you away. We'll take a long ride out of town. I wanna touch the stars before I come back down. You're on your own. Say goodbye to it all for now. Find yourself in Pueblo, Colorado, yeah. Up in the clouds and climbing high. I wanna touch the stars before I come back down. stars. Before I come back down. I won't touch the stars. You touch the stars before you come back down to planet. I won't touch the stars before I come back down. You wake up in the morning, come the rising sun. You take me away again. You take me on another ride. I wanna touch the stars before I come back down. I wanna touch the stars before I come back down. I wanna touch the stars before I come back down. Oh, I wanna touch the stars before I come back down. I wanna touch the stars before I come back down. Oh, I wanna touch the stars before I come back down. I wanna touch the stars before I come back down. I wanna touch the stars, yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Before I come back down. Oh, I wanna touch the stars before I come back down. I won't ever come back down. Written live.
Oh, yeah. The best stuff here is all written live in the moment, my friends. How are you? On TikTok, welcome to the longest running daily variety show. This show is sponsored by the BeatSeat, the only drum for guitarists, the only drum for people with a special need that you can play with your entire body, the only full body drum on planet Earth. I'm going to see if I can pin it here for you guys over on TikTok. You can, of course, order a BeatSeat. That's something you could do now. You could also order one of my albums. So a couple cool things that can be done now on TikTok during a live show. So the BeatSeat, let's see what it does. This is a drum that adds so much color to a performance. And I'm going to show you how right now. So we started this last night. This is supposed to be like a lurking song. I started singing something, and then of course we got disconnected last night. So we're going to get into it. If you head over to YouTube, you can see the BeatSeat live in action, but this is the only drum on planet Earth that you can play with your entire body while you sit completely upright, mind you. So check out BeatSeat.rocks or order yours right now. Let's get this multi-tracked. Good thing we checked, see? That's what happens sometimes if we do a quick check and it doesn't work out. We have to do a quick SPDIF to ADAT switcheroo. This is Pro Tools we're working with here. That should give us what we need. Let's see. Yep. We got what we need, got what we're going to get, so we got to go, got to flow, yeah. Playing the BeatSeat here every night. TikTok, go, YouTube, yeah, you gotta join the show. 1860 days in a row. There ain't another show that's been here every day for 5 years. And we keep going every day. Ain't no way you're gonna stop me, no way. Just get that BeatSeat going. Yeah, it's time to play. We gotta get the loop going, because I gotta play some guitar over this. BeatSeat complemented perfectly. It sounds like a full band experience, doesn't it? Let's add to it. You can get the BeatSeat. BeatSeat.rocks are here on TikTok. We have a few pinned. Order yours today. I hand build them for you. And I have the patent. There's only one place on planet Earth to get this drum. It's right where you are right now. background, not even making a sound, no, hiding in the shadows, but we know you're there. The digits keep rising up, yeah, but you keep shutting up, yeah, you don't wanna say a thing. That's alright, my friend, as long as you get down, 'cause we're getting down tonight. I see you lurking in the shadows, yeah. You're waiting for the dust to clear. Maybe you'll see a topic come up, or a song will make you jump up and dance around. That's the plan, yeah. Stan, come on down and get into the daily jam, yeah. Lurking there on the sidelines, you're lurking out there on TikTok, yeah, or on YouTube there. We're getting down like we do every day, so you should come and subscribe. Yeah, I've been hit at 1860 in a row. We're talking about 5 years in a row, fam. Every night we get down, that's the plan. Every day, too, now, 9 a.m., 9 p.m. Yep, you know we're gonna do it every day, 'cause we gotta get through it, you and me. We got too much going on in the world, so why don't you break away with me? Come on. Yeah, you will see a brighter day tomorrow. A brighter day every single breath you take, every single sunrise you see. You there, lurking on the outside, yeah, in the shadows. Yeah, you don't wanna be known. Oh, I can understand it. No, I can't, 'cause I've been here 5 years in a row, my man. lurking on the sidelines. You've been hiding in the shadow. Come on out and play. It's okay if we know your name. We're all here building energy. You should want to be a part of it. You will see the BeatSeat brings you up a level. Ooh, and we take it from there, yeah. So don't go, you're gonna stop your lurking, yeah. Come out, yeah, 'cause you could go berserk inside. If you don't, you will start to eat yourself from the inside. what you going to do when we see you? Keep your face covered, you keep your name covered. Oh, from the outside you're looking in. I guess you've got no vulnerability there. You can be a spectator from the outside, or you can come along and take the ride. Oh, all are welcome here. Let me be clear, yeah, I said all are welcome here. How you need to drop all fear. We seem to rise above it all here, yeah. You can't tell me that I'm wrong, 'cause I've been here every day for 5 years in a row. Yeah, we're in the moment, don't you know? It's where all the magic in life exists. So welcome, yeah, don't let the fear persist. You got to drop it all on the side. Yeah, you can do what you want any night, any day, yeah. You are the captain of your moment. Oh, which way are you leading? You can lurk, you can hang, you can do what you want, but you can also be a part of a thing. If it were me, I'd want to sing, be a part of anything that would want me to be there. We're living in a world don't seem to care. When a soul comes there, want to connect. No, you can go to the next room, yeah. We don't got room for you, no, you don't fit all the boxes, you're not in the square. Oh, you can't be any clearer. But I'm not going where I'm not wanna know. I got a show, I'll go there. Got some people come to hang with me. Them people's cool in my eyes, yeah. I hope you can find a way to the light. If this ain't the way for you, I respect it, my friends, yeah, but this the show that never ends, yeah. I'll come back tomorrow, gonna be completely different than today. We write a new song every day. I can't tell you what it's gonna be yet. I don't even know where this one's going. No. So lurkers keep showing. Lurkers keep showing. Come out to hang with me. Yeah, see where this moment takes us. See where this energy can grow. Our longest running show. All you got to do is be on the other side of the screen. Yeah, if you know what I mean. No, I'm here 9 a.m. and 10 p.m. You could pick whichever. You need to be connected, yeah. We're doing it again with the electric sound, yeah. Can we take it from there? Yeah, you cool cat, you should just come out and play. Oh, don't play with the yarn all by yourself. You got a group of people here to hang with you. So stop your lurking and come out of the shadows. Yeah, feel the light. It's shining down on you. It's shining out on us all, yes. So I just keep on going. You go from there and then you just do that. The BeatSeat opens up all possibilities, fam. Where am I now? You're lurking on the sidelines, yeah, hidden in the shadows, but we can see you, oh, your silhouette. We can see you hiding there, even though you think we can't. Oh, we're staring at you, wondering if you want to come out and play.
So come out and play, yeah. Say, hey, yeah. It's what the chat is for. Oh, we're writing songs here every night. You're part of one right now. This is the moment we're living in. It's so powerful, yeah. There ain't nothing more exciting than this very second that we're living in. It's the only thing that matters, yeah. It's the only thing that really exists. Oh, if you think about it. So stop lurking, yeah. Angel cap on, yeah. I got Calgary of the sun and Virginia having fun, yeah. You know we're getting down, Helen Gale Towns, and oh, she's feeling all the sounds. Scoop, yeah, you can feel it like you're dancing with a hula hoop, yeah. Andrea O'Neal, she got the feel, yeah. Oh, and Won't Thistle, yeah, you know he got a whistle, yeah, he's gonna bring it out, yeah. Stop your lurking, I'll say hello to you. Kathy Payan, I got to say it's an honor. I wish I could have played some more music for Dawn. Oh, hopefully he's looking on, 'cause we're doing it every single day. Yeah, so you stop the lurking, yeah. You got to come out and play. Every day, Andrea O'Neal, I have to say thank you for the donation, yeah. You rock, yeah. Oh, my man Ron Tyler in the house. Oh, doing it, you know. Stop the lurking and come out and say hello today. We'll be back tomorrow. Been doing it every day for 1,860 days in a row, yeah. You gotta flow, you gotta go. You can't ever stop, no. So don't lurk. You got to come out of the shadows, yeah. You got to feel the light. We're doing it here every day, every night. Pick a show, 9 a.m. or 10 p.m. Yeah, whatever works best for you. Some of you will come twice, you know, like Helen Gale Townsend. Know she getting down with me. The comedy news in the morning, then we're doing what you see. Playing music all night, yeah, you know we're gonna do it. Try to get you out of the darkness and break you into the light. There ain't no way that they can stop what we do here. Oh, no matter how hard they try, I got no fear. I'm doing what I meant to do, to entertain you. Let you see that there's some hope left in this world, yeah. Some hope left in this world, yeah. Some triplets. We need a little something else in there. Let's see what we can put in.
I think I hear something else too. What's that sound like? It's kind of cool. Dip, dip. I like that tom-tom vibe. It's a lot, though.
can lurk around, or you can come out of the shadows and play. Yeah, we're going to do it every day. So join me for the morning show, the nightly show, or both of them, you know. 'Cause we're going to bring the fire for both. We're burning down the moment. Yeah. Oh, you got to join us 'cause we own it, yeah. Oh, I'm just going to flow. Let that moment take you, don't you know? So stop your lurking, come out and say a word or two, as Coop will show you. Oh, and Thistle will tell you, you know he's got that out-of-tune whistle. He's got to do that weird, like, kazoo thing where you know he's got to move it in and out to get it back into the right frequency. But you know that's what we're going to do. We're going to find the frequency and vibration, yeah. We're working with both here. Oh, 432 hertz coming at you every single day. Yeah, that's what we do. In case you're wondering what he's singing right now, I'm singing what the hell is going through my mind in the moment, yeah. It's what we do every night. 209 songs on Spotify that you can check out. Kind of the same vibe. Stop the lurking, come out of the shadows, say hello, be a part of the show. You can feel the light if you close your eyes. Yeah. So stop the lurking, come out of the shadows, say hello, be a part of the show. You can feel the light if you close your eyes. Stop the lurking, come out of the shadows, say hello, be a part of the show. You can feel the light, yes, if you close your eyes. If you close your eyes, you can feel the light. So stop the lurking, come out of the shadows, and say hello, be a part of the show. You can feel the light, you can feel the light. Close your eyes. Close your eyes, yeah. So stop the lurking, come out of the shadows, say hello, be a part of the show. You can feel the light.
It's harder to sing along with this one, but man, this is pretty cool.
So stop the lurking, come out of the shadows, say hello.
Okay, we got it.
Be a part of the show. You can feel the light if you close your eyes. So stop the lurking, come out of the shadows, say hello, be a part of the show.
Okay, I got it.
You can feel the light, you can feel the light if you close your eyes. So stop the lurking, come out of the shadows, say hello, be a part of the show. You can feel the light if you can feel your light, if you close your eyes. So stop the lurking, come out of the shadows, say hello, be a part of the show. Yeah. You can feel the light, you can feel the light, it's shining down on you. So stop the lurking, come out of the shadows, say hello, be a part of the show. You can feel the light if you can close your eyes. Stop the lurking, come out of the shadows and say hello, be a part of the show. You can feel the light, you can feel the light if you close your eyes. Yeah. So stop the lurking, come out of the shadows, say hello, be a part of the show. Yeah. You can feel the light if you close your eyes. Yeah. So stop the lurking, come out of the shadows, be a part of the show. You can feel the light, you can feel the light if you close your eyes. So stop the lurking, come out of the shadows and say hello, be a part of the show. You can feel the light, you can feel the light if you close your eyes. So come out of the shadows, you can feel the light. I say so. Come out of the shadows and say hello, be a part of the show, yeah. The longest running daily show on planet Earth. 5+ years every day. Come and join me. Stop your lurking, come out of the shadows and play. Yeah. We do it every day. Stop the lurking.
These 40 freaking minute jams. You know, like, how am I supposed to edit that down into a listenable song? The 97 verses, 16,000 solos. It's like a 55-minute jam there. Oh, goodness. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Kalki, my brother. And Matthew, thank you so much for continuing to show up here and support me, and S-Coop and Helen and Wharton and Barella and Leisure Number 7 and Virginia and Helen. Thank you so much for the donation. So much appreciation coming from me for that. And I just have so much fun when we get into that stuff. Helen said, okay, music is gone. Time for me to go back in the shadows. Modoc Roughstock, my brother. Tardy, but I am entrenched with Logan. Much love, everyone from McDermott, Oregon. Much love, buddy. Modoc is my brother. Left a very funny comment on today's piece of comedy, if you guys didn't see it. We dropped... I'm trying to get everything out for you guys because we were off for a week here on this channel. YouTube got upset, little panties up the hiney butt, because I did a news story. Yeah. And that's what happened. That's why I was gone for the last week. But those of you that did figure it out, I was on the Mark Inspires TV channel, and thank you. You guys are awesome. You know who you are. We were having so much fun for the last week. And the day shows have been so much fun. Please ask Helen. She'll tell you. She's here for almost every one of the day shows. Actually has been for every one of the day shows. And Barella and King Kong from out in England. So basically, you guys have... You're mostly used to seeing this night show, which was, I mean, it's awesome. What we just did was awesome. And, but we're doing something kind of really cool in the morning. I didn't even get to this because I wanted to tell you this story earlier. They found a nuke in someone's basement or in someone's garage. It's like, what? So I was going to tell you that story tonight and then get into the rest of the stuff. Long story short, the comedy news is kind of like really getting me excited. Like, I'm really enjoying doing this for you guys. And I'm hoping that you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. I can't really tell, to be honest, yet. But I have a feeling if I just keep doing this every day and dropping it for you guys, that there's a point where people are going to enjoy seeing these comedy news segments. They are totally out there. Like, I have to give you an example. This one I did for Groundhog Day is really funny because it's got so many callbacks. I'm a callback comedian. Like, I'll start with one little thing at the beginning of it, and this could be 20 minutes later. I'm bringing it up at minute 18. And that's that connection from the thing I said at the very beginning of the story. And this is a good example of that, was this Groundhog Day bit, where this reporter said possibly the most famous groundhog, like that there's some other groundhog we've ever heard of besides Punxsutawney Phil. Like, it was the stupidest thing for a journalist to write. And that's why I picked on it, because she's like, oh, possibly the most famous groundhog. I'm like, no, not possibly, is the most famous groundhog. So basically, we're going to watch that right now. I want to say goodbye to everybody here on TikTok. Please do me a favor, head over to YouTube. I have to stop this here because I'll get a warning from TikTok if I don't continue it to be music and it goes off of topic, because I have products that are pinned there to sell, which is just BeatSeats, essentially. You can buy a BeatSeat on TikTok now. But you guys know, you just go to beatseat.rocks and you can see more models. But it's just a cool thing that TikTok offers. Last 2 nights while I was doing comedy, I got this warning on the screen, said, you got to push what you're doing or else we're going to boot you. Like, these bastards. Rob Rubin, my brother. So good to see you. Oh, goodness. Oh, wait, what happened? Someone gave Rob a timeout? What happened there? Rob's my brother. Please try to refrain. I think everybody who's a mod, I don't think we have a ton of mods anymore because I'm trying to keep it slim. Don't think we need a ton of mods, although I do think we need more really quality mods like S. Coop and Trish. And Helen, I don't know if Helen has any interest, but she's phenomenal. Like, I noticed she's saying hello to everybody. Like, to me, we had 13 people on, then there's 17. That's a good time to say, hey guys, what's up? I see there's 4 more people. You can even say stuff like this. Hey, there's like 3 or 4 more people that just showed up. What's up, lurkers? You just missed a lurker song. Make sure you subscribe. And by the way, this is music. There's comedy coming up. There's all kinds of stuff. Inspiration. This is a live creation show. And more importantly, hang out. We're here every day of the year. And that's an opportunity for you, like, to connect with the same people every day of the year. That's a pretty powerful thing. People that are all over the world can connect right here on this platform. It's like, I'm so excited about that. Helen Gale, thank you so much for the donation. You are amazing. Oh, my goodness. We're going to read this because this is a very nice message, I think. But in general, whenever I see messages, I want to share them. Helen said, Mark, you and everyone have lifted me up when I was very down, and I thank you all for that. God bless you always with his love and grace, and always be with you and your families, included you, Mark, and your family. Thank you so much, Helen. I really appreciate that. You know, there are times when we need blessings more than others, and I still believe even if you don't need them, you still need them. You know, life is a roller coaster. You could have everything going for you today, and tomorrow it's all gone. So don't take anything for granted, and definitely don't get too comfortable and think what you have is going to last forever. It doesn't seem to work that way. I mean, I'm sure you guys know there are some people that will never run out of money. Those people are doing it. You know, they've been doing it for millennia as a family and whatever. But the point is, if we can lift each other up when we need it, that's why this show exists. That's why the motto is to effect a positive change one person at a time, because we need that. We need that type of connection and that type of shoulder to lean on, you know? And that was partially why this show was formed into this show. It was first real estate, and then it was inspiration only. I was just saying things like whatever I'm saying. I was just, something powerful in the moment was coming out at all times for about 5 months. And it wasn't until one of my friends, Luke, was like, hey, when are you going to do your Christopher Walken impression? And I was like, oh, no, that's not Real Talk. Because at the time, the name of the show was Real Talk. And he goes, that is Real Talk. That's you. You're doing impressions. I want to hear Scarface. I want to hear Al Pacino. I want to hear Christopher Walken, Jack Nicholson. And so that first night on Instagram, he pulled out of me like 10 of my impressions. I hadn't done my impressions in such a long time, not on the show at all. I thought the show Real Talk meant being real and saying very powerful things in the moment. That's real talk. This is real talk. But I was like, no, real talk is being real, 100%. And me, the real me, is what you've seen since, which is a guy who comes out here without a script and decides to do something that's completely insane on a daily basis. I have Scammer Payback too. I'm still trying to work out and get out to you. I've got a 36-minute Bible reading of the Epistle of St. Jude and the first chapter of Revelation. And I want to drop it, but I don't know if I should cut it into 3 and do 11, 11, and 11, or if you guys have the capacity, or if you guys think that the people who like the Bible, the 1775 Bible, if you think that they'd watch the whole thing. Because it hurts me if I put out a 35-minute video and people watch for 2 minutes. That's not going to help the algorithm for us to get people to see that video. And so I'm trying to work this year to be a little bit more considerate about all those things. Even now is an hour and 28-minute show. They're not going to show this to many people because unless you guys stay for the whole hour and 28 and everybody does, it's hard to get them to share. If everybody likes it, everybody leaves a comment, and everyone's here for a long time, then it could maybe still go out to a lot of people. But the reality is the content, the 5-minute, 10-minute content, the 30-minute content, I'm not sure how that works. I've heard longer stuff plays well if you're doing videos. Is 36 minutes or 35 minutes too long for the Bible? Or do you think, I think it may be. I think it should be 10 minutes. And you're like, oh, I want more. And then you come back 2 days later, I'll do the second part and then the third part. So let me know what you think about that. Rob, how are you? Rob said, sure hope I didn't bring the bad juju with the week timeout. I hadn't checked in for over 2 years. And as soon as I did, Mark was MIA very next day. Rob, that's so true. Thanks for coming by, brother. And yeah, that it actually may have even been the day, I'm not sure if it was the day you were on or not that it happened, but I just told a news story that had to do with something in the, I don't even want to say the words, because if you say anything that has to do with this thing, they'll just pull it. So I don't even want to say it. But the point is, there was when you're not feeling well, you go and see somebody. And I still told a story about something like that. You know what I mean? That there's this story in the news. It has to do with not feeling well and blah, blah, blah. And that got it. That was it. You know what I mean? As soon as I mentioned this couple words, it was like, I appealed it. They were like, nope. And I was like, guys, it's just the comedy news. It's fine on every other platform. It's even fine on TikTok. And they're the ones who get kind of huffy and puffy about stuff too. It's fine on TikTok. It's Clapper. It's on Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg was okay with it. So it's like, I don't understand this, but that's where they're kind of coming from here. And I think it has to do with the fact that there's something coming up at the end of the year. So there's a lot of weird stuff going on. And all I have to say is I'm trying my best going forward to speak in some sort of, words are going to send. I'll have to try to say things that are not the same as they typically are. Like the other day, I said a couple of three-letter acronyms, just jokingly in a bit. And if you happen to see this bit, it was Elon Musk. I was telling a story about Elon did the Neuralink. And I said, well, who's this guy who was the first Neuralink person? And I pretended I got a phone call and I'm the guy. I'm like, yeah, no, I'll cyborg it, And so I did this whole bit. And at a certain point, I said those 3 letters out twice, not twice, but the 2 different ones. And as soon as I said it, I was like, oh my goodness, that's just going to trigger, something. Someone's going to be like, oh, they talked about the, no, I don't want to, so we do need intelligence, but not, when it's coming from the middle. And I said these things and I'm like, oh man. And you could see me visibly get uncomfortable because I realized that I got to stop saying things that go on some sort of red flag thing. So try my best. You should understand a few things if you are joining me now and you're used to seeing the show or you did see the show at some point. Just want to give you a quick overview of what to expect going forward for 2024. I'm here every single day, 9 a.m., 9 p.m. is the hope. It's usually closer to 10 p.m. But I'm on every single day in the morning and at night so we could try to connect with the entire world this year. I got people now in England and South Africa and Africa that are joining me during the day, Papua New Guinea, and they're joining the show during the day because they're not awake when we're on right now. And people that are not able to be at that this show should go to see the morning show. That's my point, is you have total coverage this year. The other thing is this. There have been many days where I'm here reflecting. You know, this is a journey, so I'm like always reflecting. But I'm here reflecting on like certain negative things that are, to me, that I'm seeing as negatives. And that you're never going to see again. I don't do that anymore. I'm not going to ever do that again. And if you ever see me going that way, just send me a quick note. There is no negativity on this platform. I don't care how anybody's treating me anymore when it comes from any other scenario. I am here to be a light for you. I'm here to show up every day and bring something unique that can get you away from whatever's going on in your life. The way Helen explained it. I'm here to help you find some sort of positivity when you don't know where it comes from and where you could find it. You're out there looking for something to lift you up one extra level. I am here for you. That's what you'll get this year. You're not going to tune in and be like, geez, what's he bitching about? I'm not bitching about anything this year. I'm here to just be. I'm here to write songs. I'm here to create comedy. I'm here to do the comedy news. That's why I'm so excited about the comedy news in the morning. It is so insane what we're doing with these stories. I'm going to play you one right now. I want you guys to just this is the Groundhog Day one. I want to play it for you because we're not going to be able to play this until next year, right? Groundhog Day was yesterday, so this is it. This is our last chance. If you guys haven't, please hit the like. That does help this show maybe get to more people. And let's watch this together, okay? It is probably one of the silliest things I've ever done just because of what this idiot said, you know, the journalist. And I read these stories like 100% just so you understand how this works. I'm not doing it where it's like I'm putting in my perspective. I do that within the comedy, but I'm still reading the entire stories for you. And I like that. It's like you get the whole story when you tune in, but then we're ripping them apart with comedy the whole time. And some of the subjects, it's funny. I put out this one about the lady who stabbed her boyfriend 108 times and then got 100 hours of community service. She killed him and she got and I'm like, what? So I know most people are like, wow, that's a really, really murder, blah, blah, blah. I made the best comedy out of it because you got to make comedy out of something that insane. That's Twilight Zone stuff. She did it and then she gets 100 hours community service, no jail time. If you don't make comedy out of that, there's something wrong with you because it just make you angry if you didn't, you know? So anyway, this is the bit. I'm going to give you guys the link as well because I want you to hopefully give it a comment and a like when you have a chance. One thing to also realize, Jason Lee, my brother, I got to thank him. He gave me the idea. He said, you need an intro. You need to have an intro. You can't just go and start it. You need to have an intro. And I've done stuff before where you see a quick picture and that's like the thumbnail of the episode and then write in. This is the intro you're going to see. In fact, when I do the comedy news, my plan is to download this tonight after I finish the show into my system here. So every single time I go live with the comedy news, I'll come and say hello to you and then I'll just click this and then we're into the comedy news.
It's the Daily Comedy News with your host, Mark Pires. Join us for breaking headlines and all kinds of comedy shenanigans. Brought to you by the BeatSeat.
Let's get into the first story of the day. Punxsutawney Phil. What did he see, guys? Apparently we're going to have an early spring. Punxsutawney Phil predicts early spring after waking up to not see his shadow on Groundhog Day. Punxsutawney Phil, perhaps the most famous groundhog. Is there a more famous groundhog? Why is there perhaps in there? Who would be the other more famous groundhog than Punxsutawney Phil? I mean, look, let's hear it.
Punxsutawney Phil, the seer of seers, prognosticator of all prognosticators, was awakened from his wintry nap at dawn on Gobbler's Knob. So gather round and let me be clear.
Let's hear it, buddy.
Atmosphere is a wonderful thing, and we can create our own
really have
and
to
the
listen to all
weather
this?
it brings.
Look at this guy.
It brings hope
Love a
for the
poet.
future and so much more. Maybe some Punxsutawney Phil write-in votes in 2024.
Ooh, look at this guy, a limerick master. Come
But
on.
what this weather did not provide is a shadow or reason to hide.
Oh my goodness, guys, no
Glad
shadow.
tidings on this Groundhog Day. An early spring is on the way.
Oh, that's an early spring. It's still 6 weeks. Still 6 weeks. Let's just see if there's anything else here we need to know about Punxsutawney Phil. It's located approximately 75 miles northeast of Pittsburgh. It's No man's land, some people call that. During the announcement was overcast with temperatures hovering slightly above freezing in the mid to upper 30s. Still, no matter the weather, this hasn't stopped an estimated 30,000 people from driving to the middle of nowhere to see a stupid freaking groundhog that is going to come out and probably run back into the box. Always, because your dummies are out there with your stupid cameras. Click, click, clickety, click. Oh, look, there's Groundhog Phil. He's like, I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm going back in there to sleep. Another year. I'm not coming out. I'm not coming out till next year. I'm going to bite your hand. You come in here. You come in, Punxsutawney Phil. I'm a biter. I'm a biter. Yeah, it's going to be in early spring too, by the way. I'm just letting you know that right now. I'm going back in my cave. Groundhog Cave, the log that you guys bored out for me and then locked me into this, jail cell. Thank you for the jail cell that you've locked me into here, Punxsutawney Phil style. I just wanted to have a day out in the sun. You guys keep me here, locked away in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. You think I want to be caught here in this bum of a place? That guy's got 3 teeth. And you guys are like, put him back in the tree. I got more teeth than that guy. And I've been in a tree for a year, 364 and a half days, 9/10 of a day. I'm out of here for 13 seconds, you pieces of garbage. All you with your dumb cameras taking pictures of me and my teeth. They're beautiful teeth. Been sharpening them in here for a year. Well, you guys are out here doing gosh knows what. Phil, you took my name. I'm going to gnaw your head off. You come near the log. You come near the groundhog log here in Punxsutawney, where they keep me locked away like a savage. I'm a savage Phil. They should change the name from Punxsutawney Phil to Savage as a Mofo Phil. Savage as a Mo-Phil. We're working on that title. I got a year to do it. I got a year to think this one out and come up with a better one for you next year when I come in and I tell you, it's going to be another early spring. What does that mean, Phil? Well, 6 weeks either way. All right? 6 weeks either way. Oh, it just got warmer, but it's still officially spring in 6 weeks from today. All right? Just so you know. So, Punxsutawney Phil in it. They like to keep me under lock and key. It's unfortunate, too, because I'm here. I'm doing the groundhog work. Official groundhog work. Other people are fake, like the most famous groundhog, that guy. Yeah, that most famous groundhog. He's got nothing on Punxsutawney Phil. You should know. They made a movie about me. Bill Murray, he did a good job. When he ate that sponge cake in Mel's Diner, he stuffed it all in his mouth in one fell swoop. Andy McDowell. She goes, Phil, you're going to have a heart attack. Groundhog Day. I did this yesterday. And then Bill Murray's there with Andy McDowell. But he ate the sponge cake. Angel food. If you haven't seen the movie, you should go see it. It's one of the best of all time. Phil's predictions have been fairly even over the past decade or so. From 2015 to 2020, the groundhog predicted a longer winter 3 times and an early spring 3 times. But overall, dating back to 1887, he's crap. He's crap. According to the Associated Press, Phil's predicted 6 more weeks of winter more than 100 times. So it's pretty much always going to be 6 more weeks of winter. In fact, Punxsutawney Phil has predicted 6 more weeks of winter 107 times and an early spring only 21 times, with no record of 10 of those years since 1887, according to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. That's Groundhog Phil right here, guys. Punxsutawney Phil, some people call him. I call him perhaps the most, popular. There is that one other more popular groundhog that you guys know about in Shanghai, China. They call him is his nickname, but it means Punxsutawney Phil. They steal everything there. There's no such thing as having like licensing. You know, you can't have a patent. You can't trademark in China. So they were like, Punxsutawney Phil, Qingdao, and they win it, and they did it. And now every year at Qingdao, everybody's standing around waiting to pull that stupid groundhog that they have. That one's an idiot groundhog. Dumbest groundhog I've ever seen in my life. He tries to come out, he bangs his head on the back of the log that they cut out and then locked him away for a year. And his poor groundhog comes and runs right back in head first. I think he's got Dane Bramage at this point. You know, some people wonder. They wonder when they go there. They're like, are we going to see a mentally challenged Bingao, you know, here for Groundhog Day, China style? He is the most popular and most well-known.
Isn't Punxsutawney Phil?
I'm sorry? Oh, no. Punxsutawney Phil's in the second division on that one. Some people know him here in America, but most people know about Guingao, right? You guys know about Guingao. I mean, we're all going. We're taking the road trip. Guingao. You know, sometimes when you're getting ready to go with the family and you're trying to figure out which Guingao shirt do I wear, you know? Which one? With which, the one before he banged his head 2 years ago, or the one after, where he's got an eye that's going this way? You got to question it. Guingao, you know, it's the biggest groundhog event in the world. Punxsutawney Phil is just kind of in the, there are people like some people at Guingao are like, hey, you guys going to Punxsutawney to do a Groundhog Day there, the American style? They're like, no, we just did Guingao, we're good. They take everything from us. We started it. And then they're just like, hey, we started it. And everybody, after a while, if they just keep going, we started it. Everybody in China's like, we were the ones. You guys, America's the thieves. Punxsutawney Phil? No, Punxsutawney Shill. That's what they're calling it. Punxsutawney Shill over in China, Guingao. You guys know about it, you know. I got my shirt. I was going to put it on today. I was going to wear the Guingao, but then I was like, no, we're doing Punxsutawney. That's right, I'm in America doing the Punxsutawney Phil. You know, we got to celebrate what we have, you know, a dumb groundhog in a tree that we're going to lock away until next year.
Where should I put the key?
What's that, Jerry? No, Jerry, just, I don't know, put the key anywhere. Worst case, we'll get a locksmith out here. 364 days and 12 hours, 11 hours and 47 minutes. He's got about 13 minutes out. Remember, guys, we can't let him taste too much freedom. No, Punxsutawney Phil. We're going to give him the Guingao style. They only do a 13 seconds of freedom for Guingao. Partially because Guingao just runs right back into the hole in the tree, bangs his nog. The other guy's going that way now. He's got two eyes. They're just, nothing's going this way. He can't even see where he is anymore. Now, if next year, it's not like he really is banging, like running into walls anymore on purpose. He's just running into walls. Dude can't see a thing anymore. He's looking up there and over there. Like, it's a weird, it's not even like both this way. It's like one's this way, one's down. So he's got nothing straight. They're thinking about making him a walking stick, you know, so he can just tap along as he goes. Those are just back-end conversations, really.
I can't.
Guingao. Check it out, guys. Get your shirt. It's coming up 2 months from now. Remember, we're taking the road trip. Taking the road trip across the mainland China to get there, because Guingao's in the middle of freaking nowhere, just like Punxsutawney, you know, Pennsylvania. So, guys, in the 10 annual predictions from 2013 to 2022, Punxsutawney Phil has actually been less accurate than flipping a coin with this weather prediction. And yet we keep going back. You know what? Punxsutawney Phil has about the same record as every meteorologist on Earth. I got to give it to you, Phil. Phil, why didn't they give us that stat? Hold on. In the last 10 predictions from 2013 to 2022, Punxsutawney Phil has been even less accurate than flipping a coin. How accurate are meteorologists as opposed to flipping a coin? You couldn't give us that one? I want to know, because now I'm concerned about this comparison you make here, and trying to make Punxsutawney Phil seem not as, you know, accurate as he should be. Meteorologists are horribly inaccurate. Every time they say there's going to be a storm, there's no storm. Oh, let's go to the store. Gotta get the milk, gotta get the eggs, gotta get the bread, you get the butter. You know, anything else you need? Send me a text. Gosh almighty. You think I'm gonna remember that list? You guys know. Anyway, look, 10 predictions, 2013 to 2022. They've all been crap. But again, you're talking about meteorologists who are all crap. No offense. If you're a meteorologist out there, what's your record? I'll wait. 37%. You're good, dude. And you got tracking. You got those satellites, helium satellites up all over that aren't moving, but they're up above and they're there just shooting down information to you. And still, you're at 37. That's still better than the president.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and turn on all notifications. I'm live at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
All right, so I want to play, guys. You guys mind if I play you a couple more real quick? This one I'm going to give you a link to. This is a guy named Aditya Verma. If you guys don't know who Aditya Verma is, you're about to find out. If you could do me a favor and like this and leave a comment on this. It's kind of stalled at 96 views. This is pretty funny comedy news stuff. Like, this is the type of thing that should be out there spreading virally because of how silly, goofy it gets. Let me know if you agree. Here we go. Aditya Verma. See, this is pre my intro. Now we have an intro. He sent a Snapchat, on my way to blow up the plane. I'm a member of the Taliban. This friggin' moron. The intention was never to cause public distress or cause public harm, Verma told the court. No, what was why, you know, what was your reasoning on that one? Oh, it's so funny. God, I'm on a plane. Check it out. I'm a Taliban. That's hilarious. You're a comedian, Verma. Now, that's just funny comedy, guys. He's a terrorist and a part of the Taliban. I'm chuckling, you know, on the plane, too. Gonna blow up the plane, you know. An airline passenger could face a $120,000 bill after fighter jets were scrambled when he joked about blowing up the plane. What kind of friggin' moron? Aditya, there's his first, you know, Aditya. They looked at that passport. They're like, Aditya. Yeah, he Aditya it, and we're going to have to grab the taser. They took the taser out right away on Aditya Verma. Aditya Verma was going on a vacation to Spain with friends on an EasyJet flight in July 2022. Per the BBC, he sent a Snapchat, on my way to blow up the plane. I'm a member of the Taliban. This friggin' moron. First of all, again, Aditya Verma. It's not John Smith. It's not Randy Williams. It's freaking Aditya Verma over here, okay? And he's threatening to blow up a plane because he's a member of the Taliban. He's currently facing public disorder charges in Spain. He's meeting Hilaria Baldwin there, though. They're connecting because she's Spanish. She's from Boston. Aditya Verma was 18 when he and his friends were traveling to EasyJet from London Gatwick Airport to Spanish island of Menorca in July of 2022. He told a friend on Snapchat, "My way, yeah, we heard this part. You're an idiot," who said you were a part of the Taliban. Secret Services saw the message and flagged it to the Spanish authorities, who sent 2 F-18 jets to follow the airliner until it landed. The intention was never to cause public distress or cause public harm, Verma told the court. No, what was why, you know, what was your reasoning on that one? Oh, it's so funny. God, I'm on a plane. Check it out. I'm a Taliban. That's hilarious. You're a comedian, Verma. You know, when you got Aditya Verma and he's pulling on pranks and joking like that, you know, that's just funny comedy, guys. He's a terrorist and a part of the Taliban. I'm chuckling, you know, on the plane, too. Gonna blow up the plane, you know. You know, like, that's just hilarious stuff, right? Around 103,000 of that is for the Spanish Defense Ministry for the cost of scrambling the fighter jets. Guys, $103,000 to send jets to make sure this Aditya Verma, you know, with his hilarious comedy streak, doesn't blow up the plane. He's going to Spain, guys, Menorca. Hilaria Baldwin's there on the runway waiting. She's there going, "Ay, oh, como se dice cucumber?" She's doing it, you know, and you just want to be a part of the scene. You take a photo of Aditya, you know, threatening the bomb, you know, Taliban, Hilaria Baldwin, cucumbers, the whole scene.
You could visualize it. I know you can. I'm there. Yeah, I've seen it. But anyway, according to the Telegraph, Verma told the court, guys, I'm sorry. I think this may be my favorite thing in the world to do. I don't know. It's like, there's so much silly stuff going on in the world. Aditya Verma? Really? Verma's lawyer told the court it was a bad joke. Really? Is that something we had to put on record? Joanne, did they have to put that one on record that it was a bad joke, or was that implied? You know, with the $120,000 bill. But he emphasized that it was made in private with friends. We didn't intend for, third parties to be listening in to Aditya Verma's messages. Is that because he's really part of the Taliban? Or are they just thinking that this guy may be part of the Taliban? This goes back to Julian Assange. That's it. Let's move into Julian Assange. Where are we? No, I'm just kidding. Maybe we will. Or maybe we will. Aditya didn't put his message on Facebook or advertise it. What he did was the equivalent of making a joke inside a car with his friends. That's hilarious. Guys, we're all going on the plane in a few minutes. I'm taking it down, because I'm a Taliban. I'm a Taliban guy, And isn't that funny? Johnny, you better laugh. I'm pulling this freaking cord. Right? This boy was 18 years old and was beginning a holiday which was a reward for his school excellence. And he thought, you know what? I might as well end it all on that flight. What the hell, right? I got through school. That was the only thing I needed to do. 72 virgins waiting. They're waiting. Just pulling that cord. What, Johnny? You better remember what I told you. Get on board with that. You don't laugh. You're not laughing at that. I'll pull the cord. All right? Taliban. Look. That's what we do. When he and his friends landed in Menorca, they realized they were in a nightmare. He's realizing, he's like, I probably should have pulled that freaking cord. What are we doing? No, guys, I think I ruined the trip. I wasn't really ever going to pull this cord. I was just joking. What? You didn't think it was funny? What? You don't think that's funny? When I'm on a plane saying I'm a, Taliban, I'm going to take it down? Guys, I have to question your, connection to what comedy really is. You're not laughing at that one? Anyway, so that's what happened with this friggin' moron, Aditya Verma.
Thank you for watching, and please hit the like and the bell on the way out.
Oh, yeah.
Join us at either
Guys,
9 a.m. or 9.
Aditya Verma did it. He did it. He Adited it. Yeah, he Adited it. So I hope you enjoyed that. I want to show you there's a follow-up to Aditya, because you have to learn what happened to Aditya. Let me just play it for you real quick. And you'll be like, oh, I didn't know that happened. I didn't realize that this goofball. I think this is it right here. I'm going to pass this to you. This is in a short form because it's only a minute long. This was the follow-up story to Aditya Verma, funniest comedian in the world, with his friends. This is like the best comedy. That's just funny comedy, guys. No, that's not it. That is funny comedy, though. Right, guys? I'm going to take you out of the plane. Oh, you're hilarious, Aditya. Keep telling those funny jokes. Goofball McGee, All right, where is it, Joanne? Joanne, when I'm here, this is it. Found it. Aditya Verma. By Menon. Guys, do you know about the By Menon? I tried to buy it. They wouldn't sell it. I tried my best. Brought a stack of cash in. This Dick Face. Hold on a minute. They didn't want to sell it to me. Here we go. Aditya Verma, the Verminator, some people call him, was 18 when he traveled from London to Spain for a vacation with friends. I didn't know that he was cleared. I have to do a follow-up story on this, guys. Hold on. Spanish judge cleared Aditya Verma of the public disorder charge on Thursday. He had joked about knocking the plane out of the sky with his Aditya-ness, his hilarity. Baldwin. He was faced with having to pay a $120,000 fine after the fighter jets were scrambled. But the judge said, Verma, we knew you were joking. He could not even remotely assume his Snapchat message would cause such drama. We already covered this in the story you're going to see at 3 o'clock today. So make sure you head to YouTube, Mark Inspires TV, to watch it. That's the backup, by the way, guys. We were there for the last week, and we are officially back in full effect here. Now, I know it's late. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and you guys are like, I want to go to sleep. don't you want to laugh a little bit more? You know, sometimes when you're in the process and you guys are like, I'm tired, that's an interesting choice, for you. Now, look, I've got two options for you. I'm going to leave it to you. I think I'm going to go with the pastor because this guy's just a chooch and I ripped him apart. Absolutely ripped him apart. Let's do the pastor, guys, because it is officially Sunday. It's 1 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. This guy is probably the worst pastor in history. And what do we do best? What's that, Joanne? I'm sorry, Joanne. I'm having a hard time hearing you over the wheeze. Joanne, if you could not toot while we're in the middle of the show. This right here is the pastor piece of comedy. We're going to watch it. But after that, when you can, go check out the one I dropped earlier today, which is the lady who stabbed her boyfriend 108 times and got 100 hours of community service. What in the freaking heck, right? Oh, yeah, she had, it's called like marijuana psychosis, some stupid thing that isn't a real thing. And she killed the dude, and now she's like off. No jail time at all. So if you can't make comedy about that and you're just doing like the straight story, I don't want to watch the straight story. It makes me sick to think about what she actually did. But to rip her apart as a horrible human, that was fun. What? Look at this. Pastor accused of 1.3 million crypto scheme. It says we took God at his word. Let's see what this is about. A Colorado pastor accused of pocketing 1.3 million in a crypto scheme says the Lord told us to. Let's see what this goofball has to say, right? Oh, goodness. Sometimes you're in the middle of it and you find a gold story. This one's gold. A Colorado-based pastor for an online church accused of pocketing 1.3 million through a cryptocurrency fraud told followers in a video statement that the Lord told him to do it. Eli Regalado and his wife marketed their cryptocurrency, Index Coin, to Christian communities in Denver, saying God told him people would become wealthy if they invested. The Colorado Division of Security said in a statement on Thursday, Index, which is INDX coin, if you guys want to pick some up, make sure you get a nice supply of INDX coin. You gotta put it in there with your Bitcoin, right? BB Poo Poo. Make sure you get that too. Wolf of Crypto. I was the first person to, rug pull. January 1st, 2021, I put out the movie The Wolf of Crypto. Go watch it. It's hilarious. Anyway, it's pretty funny. The Regalados could not be reached for a comment. In a video statement to their followers last week, Eli Regalado said the charges that they had pocketed 1.3 million are true. This freaking scumbag, right? But God told me to do it. Out of the 1.3 million, $500,000 went to the IRS and a few $100,000 went to a home remodel. The Lord told us to do, he said in a video. The Lord wanted him to reno. You need that coffee machine, Eli. Let's put the Miele in the wall, the one that has direct water input. Yeah, you're making espressos. The Lord needs you to drink espresso. All right. Eli, let me talk to you real quick. I just got a message from the Lord. He's telling me you need an indoor swimming pool. We're thinking a gym, like multi-million-dollar gym, right? You get a trainer as well. And Michael Phelps, he's going to come out and teach you how to swim. Because I know you're you swim with two left arms. You're going, you don't want to go in one direction, buddy. Okay, you're doing circles. We want you to go straight. So we're bringing Michael Phelps in. That's just what we need to do, Eli. So anyway, the couple also allegedly spent their investors' funds on a Range Rover. Again, God told them they need to travel in style. Luxury handbags, jewelry, and au pair. Guys, he's there. He's doing the index coin. He's also pastoring. He's up there, he's telling people, guys, give me more money. We're going to put the hat out for a second contribution today, guys. My wife needs a handbag. God told us. God told us handbags are aplenty for you, Regalado. When Regalado was doing it and his wife was just taking advantage of the Regalado fortune, God was giving. The couple was charged with violating anti-fraud provisions under the Colorado Securities Act. The Colorado Securities Commissioner, Tung Chan. Joanne, you hear that name? That's almost as silly as your knees. Joanne! You know... And then she drops a toot. You know, Joanne, I'd appreciate it if while I'm doing the news, you keep the wheeze to a minimum. You know. All right, back to the story, Joanne. You kept me sidetracked. I'm in the process of reading about Regalado here. Guys, YouTube, if you want to see Regalado and all of his Regalado-ness, he's doing it. We allege that Mr. Regalado took advantage. This is Tung Chan speaking, guys. When you're doing the news story and Tung Chan comes out to give us his insight, using his own tongue, you know. Okay, so Tung Chan said it was a she. I didn't know Tung Chan was a she. She filed a civil fraud charge and was approached by the people who invested and lost money through index coin. We allege that Mr. Regalado, Joanne, wheeze down, please, thank you. Mr. Regalado took advantage of the trust and faith of his own Christian community, and that he peddled outlandish promises of wealth to them when he sold them essentially worthless cryptocurrencies. Sounds very similar to the Wolf of Crypto. You know, I stole a ton of money as Peter Bishop. You know, it was a good year for Peter Bishop. Of course, I then shifted all of that money into BB Poo Poo for Shark Tank. If you didn't see my Shark Tank episode, it's definitely worth a watch. Illiquid and practically worthless. Regalado claimed that God told him investors would become wealthy if they put money into index coin, promoting it as a low-risk, high-profit investment pegged to the average value of a top 100 cryptocurrency, the securities division said. In reality, index coin was illiquid and practically worthless. The securities division said in a release the cryptocurrency was available only in Kingdom Wealth Exchange, which the Regalados shut down. Of course they did, because God told them to. It can no longer be sold anywhere except in heaven, apparently. They're really doling out the Regalados, cryptocurrency index coin up there. We took God at his word. This guy again, blasphemy. Can we just strike him down? Heavenly Lord, what are we talking about here? We took God at his word, he said. Regalado said this. And we sold cryptocurrency with no clear exit and no clear clue what the friggin' heck it was worth. You said it was worth top 100. This thing was illiquid, they said. Means like never had any value at all. Regalado in his video address Friday said, what we're believing for still is that God is going to do a miracle, and he's going to give us a new cryptocurrency to pitch to you guys. It's called Windex coin. This one, you put a win in front, and we're all going to make money on this one. God told me so. God said this one, you got it wrong the first time, Regalado, but this time with Windex coin, everybody's winning. We're going to have, that's you have to have a motto for your crypto exchange, and Windex coin, everybody wins with Windex coin by God. God took the by men and stole it. By God. Regalado still tried to go back to by men. And no, you can't, Regalado. God's involved now. All right. You said he brought us the new cryptocurrency, Windex. I'm sorry? No, I know there's a product called Windex, but they're on board. Actually, they're the major stock and, share owner of Windex Corporation, which is now cryptocurrency. And when you have a zit, you spray on your face. Anybody remember that movie? Oh, goodness. In the comments on Regalado's videos, dozens of people continue to reassure him that God will turn the situation around for the Regalados. Their Range Rover. Maybe they can drive to the gates of St. Peter. They say, St. Peter, look, God told me to get this Range Rover here, What's that? No, I know he wanted me to get the red one, but I decided to go with the gray. Look, he told me he wanted the Range Rover. Why can't I select the color that I want for my Range? I gotta let God choose The color. I'm driving it, he's just like there on the throne, So the Regalado, he shows up. St. Peter, the gates, right? Okay, so this gets even better, guys. Faith-based marketing. Regalado was 22 and serving a prison sentence for boosting cars when his faith called him to become a pastor 20 years ago. He said in a YouTube live podcast, guys, started my life in prison. I used to boost cars, And I was there and I was like, I think a better game is to steal people's money as a pastor, and then I'll say God told me to do it. Regalado. Guys, he did it. And they're now supporting him, apparently. Let's see how this goes. He began preaching for the online-only Victorious Grace Church, where he and his wife are listed as the only 2 employees. Yeah, interesting. Regalado, who had no cryptocurrency or exchange background, said divine inspiration called him to launch Index Coin. And don't forget Windex Coin. That's coming out 2024. And Kingdom Wealth Exchange. It was last October 2021 when the Lord brought the cryptocurrency to me. Down like the 10 Commandments from the sky. Regalado, I got something for you. I want you to introduce a cryptocurrency to your church. Everybody's going to get rich. All right. Well, you're going to get rich. Everybody else is going to lose everything. But look, I'm God. I want you to be the one. You're the one. Everybody else should suffer. Like you, Regalado. Because you were such a good human being. When you were boosting cars. Good guy. I want to go to that church. Anyway, what do we got over here? Guys, I know, I'm sorry I'm a goofball. Oh, goodness. I know I'm a goofball. But good, guys, this guy is really interesting, all right? Regalado also told investors that he would tithe and sow in causes helping widows and orphans. But the funds primarily went into their own pockets. Guys, God told them, no, to put them in don't do the tithing. After he got the money, God gave him a whole new message. God was like, look, I know I told you to sow your royal oats, Hakeem, coming to America style, and to tithe. But, I got a new one for you, okay? I think you should throw it all in your pocket. Remember that indoor pool? That was another idea that I had. God, giving you a new one today. Guys, every day God gave a new message to the Regalados. First it was tithe and sow. Then it was, maybe you should put a football pitch in your backyard. I know you like to play soccer. America, we call it soccer. You call it football in England. I know you like that. Why don't you just kind of hire the excavators and do it with all that money that just came in? Because that's God's will. All right? They specifically went out to the Christian community. And there's a lot of references to scripture and faith. He cloaks himself in that get people to give their money to him, said Tung Chan. That's really heartbreaking for people who trusted him. But guys, the message came directly from God. And Regalado has got a direct connection because he's an amazing human being. Boosting cars. He put him up on, the top of the list. Like, God can't wait to connect with Regalado. Wait, you just boosted some cars? Come on now, Regalado. Let's have a conversation. I'm only going to talk to you. I won't talk to anybody else on earth. Just you, Regalado. How'd you do in that, that gig you went out on? Did you get that 65 Camaro? That was the top of the list. If you didn't get that one, you're not much of a car booster. I'm just saying, that's God's, overview. Like, I'm a little bit... I expect you to be a good car booster. Like you're good at stealing cars if you're going to go out and do it. I mean, I didn't make you to be a bad thief. Anyway, Eli Regalado, his wife, and his 3 companies are charged with securities fraud, unlicensed broker-dealer activity, selling unregistered securities, and imposition of constructive trust. They are scheduled to appear in Denver District Court next week, according to the court docket. Tung Chan urges others who have invested in index coin to contact the Colorado Division of Securities. And maybe send a little note to God as well. Like, God, what did you tell this guy? Why did you give him that information to then steal my money with index coin? And FYI, what are your thoughts on Windex coin? I hear it's coming out soon. You can send those. A couple notes. God will answer. Oh, goodness. You know, guys, sometimes when you're in the middle of it, and Eli Regalado decides to steal 1.3 mil from everybody, and his wife, she had the handbags. Yeah. He had the Range Rover in gray. And that was kind of a slap in the face to God. God wanted the red one. That's kind of a slap in the face of the devil that God wanted the red one. But Eli, he went with the gray one. God told him to do it. Oh, goodness. Who knew I'd have such a gold news story to start with here today? What else do we have here, guys? I like doing this. Pastor accused of 1.3, we got it.
Thank you for watching, and please hit the like and the bell on the way out.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much, guys. Trish, Killian, thank you so much for being here. Have a great evening. Oh, what an awesome show. Just to go over some of those comedy news stories. And just to reiterate, if you liked that, if you enjoyed that, that's what it is. Every time we do the comedy news, it's exactly what it is every single time. It's just crazy. And it winds up being an hour or a little over an hour sometimes of those crazy news stories. And then I'll just edit in the pictures of these people that I'm talking about, but be there for the actual live of this, because you get to see it before I go through and get creative with it. And we're telling the stories together. You guys are very much an interactive part of the show. And in case you don't know, it's a call-in show in the morning. I haven't really taken many phone calls, just one really from Gianluca. But I would like to start taking more phone calls and get into some conversations, like quick 5-minute phone calls, so we can get a bunch in at on one show. And it's nice because it's not video. It's just you call the phone number. We can make a quick conversation happen. So keep that in mind. And tomorrow morning I won't be live because it's Sunday. I will be live though tomorrow night, probably like 9:30. I'm gonna try to go on somewhere around then, so I can get some sleep, and you can get some sleep. I want to say thank you all for being here. So don't go anywhere. Hold on, I'm going over to the main screen. So no more lurking. You can lurk if you want, but FYI, we wrote a lurking song tonight. It was ridiculous. I'm gonna have to see if I can just tell people we had to play some stupid comedies at the beginning when I had to run out. But then it got pretty awesome, the rest of the show. That music was pretty fire. I have to go back and listen to that. If you can, check it out. If you can, make sure that you've hit the like. And I'm not sure, you can't leave a comment now, but please come back after and do that, because that helps us. And here's the other thing that's kind of cool. Helen will leave a comment, and then Renee Woods responds, or Bradley Smith comes in and responds. Let's see if we can get some more of those like conversations going for comments, because that's, I think, what really builds the platform. Andrea O'Neill, you rock. Granny Page, I'm so happy you're here, Granny. Yeah, it was rough being off for a week on this channel, but we did it over on the Mark Inspires TV channel. If you want to catch up, awesome comedy news over there, and great nights of music as well. And we did the Scammer Payback over there, I think, actually. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it was just over there. So I'm working on that. That was so much fun. We have so many pieces of comedy to bring to you. So stay tuned. Make sure all notifications are turned on. 2 things you could do. I didn't realize it. There's 2 numbers that YouTube shows you at the back end. My number of how many people are subscribed to all notifications on my channel is very low. That needs to be bumped up, they said. And then the other thing is there's another thing where you have to turn on all notifications from YouTube. And so that number is obviously much lower because a lot of people don't even know to do that. I don't even know if I have mine set to like also get the notifications from them. I'm not really sure. But so keep that in mind. And if you can hit the bell on the way out as well as that like, you guys are amazing. Let me say good night to you. Andrea O'Neill, thank you so much for your donation. Unbelievable. Granny Page, Helen Gale, thank you so much for your donation tonight. Unreal. And your donations by being here with your spirit every single time I'm live means the world to me. Kalki of the Sun, my brother. I love seeing you pop into the chat, whatever the name is. Leisure number 7, my brother. I appreciate you. If you missed it, we dropped Touch the Stars, I think right when I came back from picking up my daughter, I popped that on. So you can go back and listen to the newest version. Matthew, my brother, so good to see you. Thank you for being here. Nick AM, my friend, so good to see you. Thank you for being here tonight. Hope to see you tomorrow when we do it again. Ron Tyler, guys, if you have not, please subscribe to Ron Tyler's channel. That is my brother right there. S. Coop, thank you so much for telling everybody what's going on here, for being here always for me. Guys, if you can, subscribe to the Telegram link that hopefully S. Coop could pop on the screen for my Telegram channel. S. Coop keeps you in the loop every time I'm live at night. I have to see if somebody could start doing that during the day when I'm live during the day, because I never remember to do it myself. And Virginia, you are amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you very much, all of you. This show is about love. You guys share that with me, and I appreciate that so much. Sometimes they get a little long. You know, we keep going. I don't know how to, I don't know how to leave you guys wanting more. I just keep going. But I can't wait for tomorrow. So, until then, fam, have a great night. Sunday, hope it's well for you. It's treating you well. Oh, maybe I'll get that piece of that Bible readout for tomorrow sometime. Let's see if I can get it uploaded. Too much work to do, but I gotta go to sleep now. So, appreciate you guys. What's that, Joanne? Sorry, Joanne, we can't hear you over the wheeze. It's so loud. You gotta go away. You gotta go away. Yeah. Rewind to that song, the Lurkaroo song.